Have you ever caught in copy paste in university or school? Copy paste. Oh. Yeah, I told you the stories about Latin class, where there was obviously some copy and pasting going on, but that was an open thing, Yeah, I had an incident in English class where there were allegations that I copy and pasted, but this was just not true. We had to write the summary on a book. I don't know, a book called The Circle. Copy case means cheating in exam. Yeah, guys. Okay, quick. This was really. It still is on me, So we had an exam about the book Circle. You may know the movie with Emma Watson. Pascal cheated. Allegations, are you sure? Hey, that was really allegation. Or if you would be a teacher, what would you say to this scenario? Okay, let's imagine. We had an exam about the book The Circle. And I didn't read that book, to make that story short. I was not in the mood to read that book. And the first task on this exam was write a summary about the book, and your boy, because he didn't read the book, fair game, it's always the choice of every student to not read the books, So before class, before the exam, I was on Wikipedia, Wikipedia, and I was looking at the summary, and I was really reading the summary with my whole mind, I was like, remember, Pascal, what's going on? Then I sat down into the exam. Bad Pascal, that's fair game, I would say. That's fair game, reading a summary so I can write a summary. I think this is not cheating at all. Or would you say that's cheating? Anyways, I then wrote the summary, then I did the next task. It was an analyst, did the analyst, then I had to do another part and listening part. Anyways, a few weeks passes, Wikipedia, but it was before the exam have started. Mario cheated, Pascal doesn't cheat, only Mario. Hey guys, no, that's not. I'm standing before the exam reading a summary online. Sounds relatable to me. Hey, Sanvi, I think it's okay, like working smarter. Exactly. I think no problem at all, I know that I cheated in Latin class and all, or at least I tried, but in English class, I would say that was not cheating, Anyways, few weeks have passed. Then the teacher came into class. The exams are back. I have to ask a few people to go out with me, That's always a bad sign. That means you did some wrong, No, I'm fine with cheating part, but the using Wikipedia is questionable. Before the exam, I think it's okay, Anyways, fair game. So English teacher came back and said I have to talk with some people, and I was already some people messed up. Your boy was always sarcastic. I was joking with my friend. Imagine that's me. It wasn't me. Pascal, can you come out with me to outside of the classroom, And I was like, what? And then she was standing there. Yeah, Pascal, I read your exam. Actually, it was a 3. 3 is medium grade, Actually, I would have give you a 3 or a 3 plus 2 minus. You cheated. And I was like, no. Why? How did I cheat? What do you mean? And she said she read the summary, and the summary was original 1-to-1 from Wikipedia. Your boy's brain was so perfect that day, that apparently I had the summary in my head and I really wrote it down word by word without having it open, I didn't have my phone or something in exam hall, she said, it was the same from Wikipedia. And I was like, no, I tell you, I didn't use my phone. She said, damn, how do you know the summary of Wikipedia one by one, And I was like, hey, I have to be honest. She, by the way, her name was Mrs. Big. Yeah, you can translate this to German. It's not Mrs. Big, but Mrs. Big. Her name is that in German. Anyways. But she was not big. She was actually very thin. But anyways, Mrs. Big then said, no, it's actually like that. And I said like, hey, I have to be honest, Mrs. Big, I read the article before because I was not sure if I have everything in my head. Your boy read the book. No, I didn't, but I told her I read the book, you know. And I said, Mrs. Big, I read the article on Wikipedia, 100%, because I didn't want to miss out on stuff. And I have the feeling that priming, like, you know, priming when you... My brain was so primed on that summary that I then, I don't know, wrote it down. And guess what? Mrs. Big didn't believe. Mrs. Big, that's just Pascal's brain. I really tried to tell her, and it was really the truth. Mrs. Big, I didn't have my phone, but she said, hell no, you know. In the end of the day, I think she, because of that cheating allegations, she completely said, okay, summary, I will not count it, you get a 4. So your boy really had a bad grade with that, you know? Yes, of course, I wouldn't believe you. Hey, but it was the truth, you know? Your boy was even arguing with like, on my mama. And yeah, but Mrs. Big, you know, she was, yeah, I don't know, I couldn't, yeah, it is what it is, you know? I think I told you this story before, but it's sometimes in my head, you know? The teacher seems to be right to be a little suspicious. Yeah, but what is the chances? Yeah, but the chance was there, you know? It was like that, you know? If... oh, my mama. How could she not believe your puppy eyes? Oh, no. Oh, no. Boycott Mrs. Big. Man. Mrs. Big and me, we had... Actually, it was all good, you know? She just... Yeah. My bad for Pascal, for real. Yeah. It was really... you are so smart, Pussy Putty. That's not smart. It was really shitty. My boy had some trouble. Anyways, Pascal, if it makes you feel better, I had multiple fails because my essays were literally all ChatGPT. Yeah, you know... I was not even on ChatGPT, you know? I don't know. It is what it is, you know. Did she think she copied because the answers was too good? Nah, she just read the article on Wikipedia and saw that it's 1-to-1, like maybe one word, but it was really word by word. Your boy was just, and maybe I read it like a few more times before I went into the exam, but I really didn't. I don't know. It was just in my head, you know. I've done worse things. Yeah, I think this is really. Yeah, this was not even worse. It's just unfair, you know. Pascal, you cheating and you caught? You cheating and you caught? You not right. Oh man. Why was she reading the article? That's actually a good... Sanvi? Why was she reading the article? Did Mrs. Big didn't read the book or what? Did Mrs. Big had to check the article because she... I'm just saying. Sanvi? Why did she read that? How did she even know that Wikipedia did that? That was what I'm thinking. She was trying to remember the book for sure. Damn, cause she's a teacher. Yeah, but why? I thought she read the book. Why would she be on Wikipedia reading a summary on a book that she's teaching since years? That's actually a question. Okay, 60 on investment. Let's go. Oh, July is in the chat. Good to see you. Let's go.